What do you get when you cross a French dip sandwich and a quesadilla? That's right, a French dip quesadilla. Two bangers that we have done by themselves, and we can't wait to show you our take on this French dip quesadilla. You want to see how we get it done? Stick around while we dig in.
I can't believe the WALTWINS. They're right there. That's one of them. That's the other one.
I'm the other one. Hey, welcome back.
I'm Adam.
I'm Brett.
And we are
the WALTWINS.
If this is your first time here with us, though,
welcome.
Consider subscribing and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything that we do here on the Blackstone Griddle, especially when we're back together again.
Yes, it's
after
nice.
a lonely week.
It was a lonely week. It was pretty lonely. No, but we are glad to be back and together on the Blackstone. And here we are for this, which we anticipate to be quite the banger.
Right, absolutely. And you know what? This is really quick and really easy. In fact, on our French dip burger that we did not too long ago, John Stroop chimed in and said, hey, by the way, guys, I make French dip quesadillas all the time. And we said, so will we be when we do it the first time. So we're so excited for this one.
Totally excited.
Brett, let's talk about the groceries. This is what we've got going on in here.
Well, for starters, you can't have quesadillas without tortillas.
Ain't that the truth?
Yes, here we are with the Mission tortillas, which will be buttering up nicely with this butter. Here is the star of the show, which is the shaved boar's head roast beef that we picked up from Publix. And this is the au jus. We prefer the McCormick's when we're not making our own from the drippings.
That's right. And you know, you do say that from the drippings, and we've done this cheat a couple times now. We just think to show you these quick cooks, this is the best way to do it. Yep. And we are so excited to try this one. I can only imagine what this is going to taste like. We're going to go ahead and switch gears here. And Brett, let's go ahead and get to the cook. All right, so as we switch gears here, I want to show the temp, see where we're at. Now, we turned this burner off, and this is actually partially because we're in super hot, humid Florida, and I went to clean the griddle off. I put that layer of oil in it, it just all pulled up. Same thing happened last year at the end of the summer, and when I scraped, I didn't even scrape that hard, it kind of all shaved off. So we're going to be reseasoning this. It'll be done in the morning, won't take us very long. Blackstone has an excellent video on how to recover or repair. Correct. And that's all it needs. No rust or anything, it just kind of took off some of the seasoning layer. So we're going to avoid this section right here. We're just going to use this right here. All we're doing is warming up our roast beef. Brett's got the au jus going. Now the au jus is on high heat. We've just been stirring that, mixing that. It's going to take a good 10-15 minutes out here. A little bit. That's actually starting to boil.
Yeah, it's already been on for about 7 to 8 minutes.
So never mind, about 10 minutes. It'll be done, good to go. And then the rest of this is going to be a quick build. So all we're going to do is just check this right now. So we're looking at 313. And I'm on lower, so let me turn this up just a little bit. We want about 330, 340. Honestly, it doesn't matter. We're just using this to warm this up.
Right.
Get it warm. And then this is where we'll start doing the build and the cook. So you're going to see that process. There's not much to this, so we'll keep it simple here. All right. So Brett is running in to grab a platter. This doesn't count as a walk of shame because this is something we just decided right now to get. You know what? Let's make sure that when we pull this off. Now, when I sent Brett, I asked him to get it shaved as thin as possible. They did an excellent job. Super thin shaved. I was thinking this would be thin. This is like shaved. So, and all we're doing is just getting this heated up. So I'm just going to start tossing this down. Now, we don't really need oil because all we're doing is heating this up, and I'm not worried about sticking or anything. Just getting this cooked up, and this is so thinly shaved I can't even peel this apart, which is okay because that's actually kind of what we wanted.
Now, I do want to shout to Publix because as they were shaving this meat, wearing my mask in Publix across the way, I could still smell it, and it was absolutely mouth-watering then. So gosh. I am, which made me extra excited about this. What, you're only making one here? What's going on?
No, that's going to be enough for two, bro.
You sure?
Oh, yeah.
You don't want an extra meaty?
Okay.
We do. We want to get
Brett,
stupid.
toss some more on here.
We're going to get stupid here.
Some of us are already.
Stupid? All right.
Not mentioning any names, but if we had to.
I would say the other one. That's not mentioning other names, technically. Where's the Ziploc? Oh, I mean holding it.
So John Stroop, shout out to you. Thank you for sharing the idea with us. Honestly, we always talk about this list of like over 100 cook suggestions and ideas that we have. So there's so many on there, and so we've got so many that we keep pushing down, and we're like, let's hold off a little bit. As soon as we got this one, this went kind of to the top of the list.
Yep. And having said that, also anyone else watching, if you have given us a suggestion and you're like, man, they're just ignoring it. No, we're not ignoring it. We are trying to really work them in as best as we can. So like Adam said, because of the two successful cooks that we had with the burger as well as the sandwich, we decided, you know what, let's try the quesadilla version of the French dip because we're both suckers for the French dip.
Right. Now, here's what I'm doing, Brett. I wanted to get a little browning on there.
Sure.
So once I get this, I want to pull this.
Yes.
And then we'll start getting the quesadillas done here.
And this au jus is it's just short above boiling, so it's pretty much ready.
Perfect. That's so awesome. Again, a nice, easy, quick, fun cook. And dude, you get enough roast beef. Dude, this will work really good with leftovers from any roast beef cook that you do. In fact, we thought about doing that. We've got a roast inside, but we weren't ready to cook it all up. I'm like, dude, grab some shaved roast beef that you can get at Publix.
And
works
here we
just
are.
as well, and here we are. So here we go. We're gonna go ahead and plate this up. So Brett's gonna pour a little bit of the au jus into the meat, so when we get the quesadilla ready to build, we're gonna get that really juicy even on the inside. Brett, it's funny that you mentioned that, and Parker and I were just talking about it. The roast beef, we put it on here, we kind of dried it out, which is fine because we want to get it brown. That's why putting the au jus back in is gonna make it super tender and juicy. So that's gonna be a good call. All right, so we've got our 4 tortillas, and all I'm gonna do, I'm right here in the middle. All right, right here, we get a nice butter, get a nice buttering right here. And it's not too hot. I'm gonna turn this up just a little bit. So I'm up to medium-low heat right there. Another one right here. Make sure I get that butter on there. And then we'll make sure and get the butter on the other sides too, so when I pick them up, we'll butter the other side here in just a minute. Let me set that right there. All right, so here we go, Brett. We're gonna get our Swiss cheese.
The Swiss cheese.
And so this meat now that's nice, tender, and juicy, juicy. Brett was worried about us not having enough meat. Yes, so now all we do is we place these on top like this. Now I need to make sure that we're looking good. We are. That cheese is still melting. Bro, they're perfect. They're ready to go.
Man, it's looking good.
Still looking good. Still looking good. Okay, so this one's about ready. So what I want to do is I'm going to pull this up. Get some butter down right there. Looks good, doesn't it?
Yes.
So we're just going to flip it real quick
And
right
Adam,
on there.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm willing to risk some skin to pick up that piece of beef. Oh, never mind.
We'll take it back into that one. You can have that one.
Yes, I would have risked some glove in this case.
Oh man, this is just,
I'm so excited for this.
look at those, bro.
GBD, baby.
So here's where we're at. These are just about done. We're gonna get that other side, GBD, which is, as Brett pointed out, golden brown delicious. We're gonna pull these. We're gonna get some B-roll footage. We're gonna cut them up. We're gonna get them in the au jus, and we're gonna be good to go. So Parker, you gonna help us with the B-roll? Let's do this. Well, Brett probably just put it best. He just said, oh my gosh, this smells so good. And it does. It is insane. These are super piping hot, but Brett pointed out they are a little bit thinner, so they're cooling down rather quick.
Exactly.
Can't say the same thing for the au jus, but regardless, I am so happy we did this. John, thank you again so much for
Shout to, in fact,
for
before
the
I even
suggestion.
taste it, this goes to you, John. That's for you, buddy.
Right, absolutely. But Brett, like we say, it can look amazing.
Yeah, it looks absolutely amazing.
It does, absolutely. It can smell amazing.
If this is possible, it smells better than I thought it would, which I thought it was already going to smell amazing. So yes, check that box.
But if this doesn't taste amazing, then this was all for naught. Cheers. I'll eat to that, my brother.
Getting it in there good.
Oh, yeah. 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 Exactly like you expected. Exactly probably like what you're thinking. Oh, I wonder what that tastes like. Probably
Yeah.
exactly what you're thinking.
Oh my gosh. This,
So
is
satisfying. That
perfection.
tortilla is so satisfying.
You know what's so funny is that you get a sensation of something, but not a tortilla. It's almost like a thin crust.
You get the
bread.
butter.
Oh, the butter.
The butteriness in there is so good. And that au jus, perfect.
The
Look at
creaminess
that.
of the Swiss cheese.
The creaminess of the Swiss cheese, perfect in that one.
And the au jus, it's like you're drinking it while you're eating, which is what I believe I said with the French dip burger, because it just is so juicy. It's so tender. And amazing flakiness that you get from that tortilla.
Right.
Absolutely banger.
Keep
absolutely
talking.
spot on. I mean,
talking.
this is definitely going to be up there as one of the family faves. It's so easy. Yes, like you said, we could make our own roast and do it down, but if you just want a nice quick treat, it's a little different. Take two things that you already love, French dip sandwich and a quesadilla, marry the two, enjoy it, use the quick au jus method.
So while you were talking, I just was really savoring the flavor, and every bite gets better. The au jus that we mixed in with that roast beef just is really soaking into the meat.
Yeah.
Like you said, the cheese. Listen, we could go on and on about this.
And so we will. Just kidding. This is a
It's
type
so
of meal in about 2-3 hours I'm still going to be thinking about and just savoring that flavor.
I'm not kidding. I was just thinking, man, I'm so glad we didn't use all the roast beef. We've still got more to make more, so we will be doing that.
Yes, we will.
It's late night. This is our dinner. We're going to wrap this up. We're going to go inside and see if anybody else wants some of these. Thank you so much for watching. By the way, did you give this a like?
I knew you were going there, bro.
Yeah, we really do appreciate it. That is one way that you can support us in what we do here. We do work really hard at putting these videos together. Another way you can support us is through our merchandise store. There's a link to that in the description below. Our merchandise is brought to you through Digital Promotions, works closely with Crossroads Missions. Crossroads Missions does amazing service work, and we love to be a part of who they are and what they do. In fact, a portion of all the purchases made through the WALTWINS goes to benefit Crossroads Missions and the work that they do.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's another way you can support us as well is through our Patreon.
Patreon.
A big shout out to our Griddle Entourage. We love you guys so much. And if you want to find out more about that, information is down below as well.
Right. So we really do, again, love our Patreons. And just thank you for coming and watching this. We really do appreciate it. We love griddle cooking. We love outdoor cooking.
Outdoor
We just love
cooking,
doing
yes,
this so
absolutely.
much. And I'm just happy that we're back together. doing
Yes,
this.
that's the best part.
Love this. But aside from coming to make this banger, now one of my favorites, probably my favorite new way of doing a quesadilla.
For sure.
Why else are we doing this?
Because all we do is twin, no matter what.
And with that, we bid you adieu.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
And
Griddle on!